We're not done until the work that's embodied in this legislation is passed down and activated by every department in the county, and that these conversations become normal. And that's what we want to do, is normalize the ability to talk about race and to talk about equity. And that will make us relatively unique in America. But I would say, I've said this before to other people, this is America's great unfinished work. The Civil War did not solve the problem. I was raised to believe, it was the war to free the slaves, and the truth was, it was the war to keep the Union together. And freeing the slaves was something that was done to keep the British from intervening on the side of the South. It was not the intention of the war originally. And we passed landmark civil rights legislation. But civil rights legislation didn't reverse any of the inequities. So if you were poor, you stayed poor. If you weren't educated, you stayed uneducated. If you faced barriers of discrimination, they continued after the civil rights legislation. So this legislation is about doing and about changing, and not just making changes in law, but making changes in practice.